Welcome to Talking Beards, an entertainment news podcast all about the facial hair lifestyle and the people who use their beards and mustaches to help change the world. Join your hosts, World Goatee Champion Aaron D. Johnston and two-time National Goatee Champion Scott Sykora as they talk about all the important issues in the community, from charity events, competition news, styling tips, breaking news, and much more. Tune in every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern as we stream live on all social media platforms as well as talkingbeards.com and answer all of your questions. Join in our chat room and be a part of the show each week as we give away great prizes, compliments of Honest Amish. I am your host, Aaron D. Johnston, and I am Scott Sykora, and we are Talking Beards.
Oh, hey, Peaches. What are you doing? Oh, hey, this is a episode of Talking Beards. We're chugging water.
I was trying to get it out before we got started, and I couldn't do it.
You failed. So what's
it's funny because we were just kind of catching up on everything, and next thing we know, Aaron's like, "Oh my God, it's 8 o'clock," and we're like,
"Yeah, we were definitely still talking. It was definitely 8 o'clock." So, what's up, everybody? This is episode number 164 of Talking Beards. This is going to be episode number 240 of the podcast. Last week wasn't 240. This week's 240. So we're on it. So we're like a good old Nissan 240 SX this week in the podcast world, but not the live stream world. Oh no, we are 164. So tonight we have Paul and David Kennedy of Kennedy fame. Yeah. So we got some breaking news for that one, but yeah. So tonight they're going to be talking about Revenge of the Beards. It's going to be coming up May 28th. In Fort Worth, Texas, at Lola's Trailer Park. This is a world famous venue. I'm super excited to finally go down there and check it out. And, we're going to talk all about this event tonight and everything else that is going on in the world of us and Talking Beards. Go ahead, Scott.
Yeah, there's going to be tremendous amounts of breaking news tonight about not only things with us, but things with the event. I mean, there's lots of news tonight. This is like a big news show tonight.
Would you like to know that my 4-year-old just asked if those are old men, then ask, are those real beards? And they can talk.
Wow.
Wow, Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy. Jeez.
Freaking Sean Murphy.
Freaking Sean Murphy.
I know. I can't read. I read it. Natalie just informed me that I read it incorrectly, but that's what I do. So,
can't wait for the news. But yeah. So, anyways, I'm Scott Sykora. You can find out more information at Scott Sykora. Blah blah blah. All social media. But we want you to go check out Talking Beards. We're live on. Where are we at? We're on Facebook. We are on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
We are on Elon Musk's Twitter now. I think that's what they're going to change it to.
And then they're going to move
the
Twitter headquarters to Austin. So then now more people will move down here.
Perfect. And they'll bring Windows with them.
They will.
Hey, let's do this real quick. You ready? I know you are. We got breaking news. This is probably the most exciting breaking news ever. Are y'all ready?
This is for Andrew.
Look at this. If you have been watching the saga of Scott Sykora's hands the last few weeks in Talking Beards, this is huge. Look at this thing.
I can make a fist.
Look.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is
amazing. Not so much this one.
But I mean,
I made progress with this one, but not this one. That's as far as I can go.
That's pretty good though.
Yeah, breaking news.
That's better than this.
Yeah, that was like a few weeks ago.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, so we want you to go over to talkingbeards.com. You can check the show out there. You can watch old episodes of the show. You can subscribe to the podcast, which comes out every week, because I was traveling this past weekend, I did not get Chad's episode out, but I did get the YouTube video out. So if you want to check out our YouTube page, there's a really great, or there's the excerpt from the show of Chad's interview. So
and that was really good. I really like that you're doing this. It's extremely beneficial. I've heard nothing but positive feedback from everybody, and I like that we're able to post just the information and put it on the event page, and you can listen to it on the way to the event, or while you're getting ready or whatever. And there's no questions. You'll know who the judges are, where it is, everything. So it's
and that's kind of the point. Like, I know people like to watch the show live. The select few who do watch it live. Then there's the select few that listen to the podcast and they're getting the rehash of the show. But then there's also people who are just looking for straight up information. And if they can go to a video and just go bam and get it right then and there, and they don't have to go sifting through everything.
Biggity bam.
We're just trying to provide the most information, the more bang for your buck, as they say.
What's up, Josh Barefoot Brains?
What's up, Josh Barefoot Brains?
He has chops again, so I guess he's just Barefoot Brains again.
Oh,
I was just strictly calling him Josh when he was a full beard, because I was completely confused.
Was very confused.
Very confused. But what's not confusing?
Probably if you went to honestamish.com and you were like, oh, I'm going to order some of this, put it in my cart. I'm going to order some of this and put it in my cart. And then, oh my gosh, I'm ready to check out. I can enter a promo code. I'm going to enter promo code Talking Beards, and I'm going to get 15% off my order. And because I put the right things in my cart and I have over $35, I'm going to get free shipping all day long.
That's pretty good. So yeah, honestamish.com, promo code Talking Beards.
My Lord.
My goodness. Let's get into this thing, Scott Sykora. What did you do this weekend?
All right. So everyone, I traveled back to my hometown of Chardon, Ohio, where we had our 325th Maple Festival. That's what the guys from the polka band told me.
I mean, if the guys in the polka band say it,
it must be
true. 100%.
Yeah. So it turned out that we took the nice weather with us because it had snowed actually 2 or 3 days earlier in the week. And once we got there, the temperature started to gradually climb to the point where it was in the mid 80s on Sunday when we had the beard competition, which lended itself to providing that there was a gazillion people there because it was such a nice day. And plus they had been canceled for the past 2 years because of COVID. So just tons of people out. And so anyways, we had the beard and mustache contest, and sponsored by Honest Amish, which I'd like to thank for their graciousness. And we kind of joke a little bit when we're doing the promo code stuff and everything. But Honest Amish has been, and I'm not even saying this to like stroke Aaron's ego or anything because of him being involved with Honest Amish, but everyone who's watched the show or who's known the show, we have been extreme supporters of Honest Amish since day one, since before day one, that we've been doing the show. They've been involved with us. They've helped us out with lots of things. They give us lots of great products to give on to you, the viewers, and stuff like that at times, or if you run into us at an event. But they supplied tons of really great prizes and stuff for all the winners, and I'm very graciously thanking them. So we had about 20 some people show up for it, which
that's pretty good.
It's good
for a local thing. That's super good. But this is the most important thing. Was the mini pony sheriff there?
No, the mini pony sheriff was not. Oh, actually, probably in the parade, but I did not see it.
Oh my gosh, Scott!
I'd be more impressed if Andrew remembered the name of the horse.
What's up, John Barr?
Hi, John Barr. How you doing today?
John Barr. Oh, I was at RVA. I'm a goatee now.
Is he?
Thank you for stopping by.
He's a goatee now?
Yeah, John Barr has a goatee.
John Barr has a goatee.
Looks super good.
I bet it does.
Anybody with a goatee looks super good.
I know, my God, anybody with a goatee. But
way
yeah,
better than the big white full beard.
But we had a good turnout. There was tons of people there watching. Like I said, nice weather. But the one thing I did notice was this was the first year ever that there were no like beard guys there, like meaning like club guys or anyone there were a couple guys that have been reoccurring faces that lived in town that I know, but for the most part, everyone was new. And as I started going down the line, talking to everyone and asking them, so when did you start growing your beard, or what inspired your beard? It was like down the road, COVID. Started growing my beard during COVID, during quarantine. Started growing it right before. You know, it was just everyone was like, it's been two years since I've had my beard or whatever. So it was just really interesting to see. I mean, I even made a joke before it all started. I'm like, let's everyone bring their COVID beards up here, and they all did.
They did.
They certainly did.
Even you got your COVID beard going.
I know. So yeah, so it was a good time. Like I said, the weather was nice. Met lots of new people, and it was a good time. I mean, that's all I can really say about it.
And getting pizza roll tacos?
No, he did not have pizza roll tacos.
Gosh, what is he doing? Paul Mandalorian's just lost it since you left.
I know.
He's probably just wandering around downtown Chardon in his underwear, just lost.
I know.
Where's Scott? Oh,
but yeah, so that's pretty much it. And we flew back, and so we've been back since last night, and just trying to get situated with everything, and
flying.
Here we are today. So
such a cheater.
And I know you did some really interesting stuff, because I know we were kind of texting, and I got a really exciting text on Saturday night. But
yeah, I gave a super exciting text on Saturday night. So yeah, we went to RVA, the Richmond, Virginia, to the 8th annual Mid-Atlantic Beard and Mustache Championships up there in RVA, and it was awesome, man. It was a good time. Back to the old club, or the old venue. We realized that that's the first time that they've had a competition there since 2017. Like, how crazy is that?
It's like 36 years ago.
It felt like it, because 18 was Great American, and they didn't do their regular event there. But anyway, yeah, so we went up there, did that thing. It was awesome. Saw a bunch of OG beard people, man. It was like everybody came out of the woodworks. Like, there wasn't a whole lot of newer people. Like, the mob people didn't really come out, and the COVID beard people must have all been up there in Chardon. But it was it was the OG people. It was really, really kind of cool seeing people that that's been doing bearding for such a long time, and it was nice. But yeah, competition went well. Natalie won her realistic category, got second in creative with her disco ball mustache, and I got first in goatee, and I was super pumped about that, because I went out west and got beat by Jake, and probably would have got beat by Patrick, but I was emceeing, so I was like, well, I'm back on the East Coast. They call me the East Coast Patrick Dawson, basically, and that's what everybody calls me.
I call him that all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I heard it like a dozen times this weekend. But with that being said, I was lucky enough to get best in show this weekend. Look at this. It's my very own urn. Natalie says you can put a bottle of wine in here, but I was like, it's going to be really funny. If I pass away, you can put my ashes in here, and it's, in the best in show thing. And I'm like, good job, RVA. You're with me forever. Anyway, I thought it was kind of dementedly funny, but anyway, it wasn't. But yeah, so I got that. It was super fun, and we realized during the pre-show that 3 weeks in a row. Look at this. Scott won best in show in Texas. The next weekend, Natalie got best in show in Utah, and then this past weekend, I got best in show in RVA. Like, how crazy is that? That has happened 3 weeks in a row, and it's rigged, obviously. I mean,
has to be.
Has to be. That's the only way that possibly worked out. But we got to hang out with Nkara all weekend. It was super fun.
How's Nkara's foot doing?
Dude, she's walking around on it. She's fine. She's got a boot. She's like, she never missed a beat. She went to the doctor, and he was like, I'm going to have you not go to work for a week. And she was like, no, you're not. I'm going back to work yesterday. And he was like, okay. And gave her this super fancy boot, and she's cruising around on it, and she's good to go. Wow. She's slow. You just got to keep pushing her and tell her, stop walking so slow, and call her boot foot and stuff like that. But, other than that, she's fine. But
this is good.
It was awesome, man. We had a really good time, and now we're home. And I was sitting here a couple hours ago and realized I don't have a beard competition to go to this weekend, and it's super weird. Like, there's not one scheduled anywhere that I could find. Like, I keep up with the beard calendar pretty good, and there's not one.
Not even overseas?
No, freaking nowhere. And then in 3 or 4 weeks, there'll be 19 on the same day. But this weekend, there's nothing. One of y'all could have put something together this weekend. There's still time.
There is.
Oh, Bootfoot. She has a new superpower. Bootfoot. Yeah, she'll stick that boot somewhere. Anyway, but yeah, that was it. That was my weekend. It was super fun. Now we're here doing Talking Beards, and we're going to interview some people. Are you about ready for that, Scott Sykora?
Who are we going to interview tonight?
So tonight, we will have Mr. David and Paul Kennedy from the North Texas Beard Alliance. They will be putting on their, I don't even know what annual competition this is, but it's, it's up there. It's probably
43rd.
47th. Yep. But yeah, Revenge of the Beards is coming up May 28th. Lola's Trailer Park in Fort Worth, Texas. Let's get into this thing.
We must stop beard persecution.
What?
How you doing, guys?
What's going on,
David and Paul?
We have the two most handsome guys in Teja right here.
I was just gonna say this is a pretty handsome lineup right here.
This
so
is.
many goatees.
Oh my God. Yeah, what's up with your face, Paul? Why has it got a full beard?
Because I'm not a halfling.
Oh my God, you're the only one.
Oh. Mine's getting longer. I'm not touching it. I'm just letting it grow.
That thing is looking nice. I love it.
It looks. I like the way it looks. I embraced my gray. But I can hope
Sometimes
that mine.
you don't
I
have
can
a choice.
Yeah, and I can only hope that mine will look as good as you two handsome gents. So I'm trying. Yeah, I'm just
well on your way.
Am I well on my way? It takes a while, doesn't it?
It does.
But
Yeah.
the thing is you have your beard is gray and your mustache still has the red to it.
It does
And
a little
I
bit.
love
And it
that
comes
look.
down in here. Yeah, it's got not completely white yet, but it's getting there.
Not too far.
It's got good color.
A couple more years.
That's what the kids say. I need to point this out. Where's your glasses, Scott? Everybody's wearing glasses. My gosh. Paul's got hair on his cheeks.
Well,
What are we doing? We can't match.
Yeah,
Where's your hat at, Aaron?
Three of us have the.
Everyone's wearing a
Oh,
hat
dang
except
it.
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Person has one thing different that the other person doesn't have. Like
Okay,
all
Scott.
three of us.
Take the hat off for a minute. There we
There you
go. There we
Aaron,
go.
where's your hair?
Oh,
Yeah.
look at that. Sorry, guys.
I'm glad there's no bright lights anywhere.
Yeah, goodness.
We'd be
So-
blind in the audience.
So what annual competition is this? What number is this
I
that y'all
don't
done?
know. We've been doing competitions for at least. I close to doing them for I think it's since 2012.
Yeah.
I think 2012
We were-
or 2013. I think, but
When club
So this
first
is like-
started,
10-ish.
yeah.
and when the club first started, we were doing, what we were calling Decembeard, and it was a competition right before Christmas. And then the Dallas Facial Hair Club closed down, and so they were always doing their competition on Memorial Day weekend. So
Yes, we jumped on that time.
We snagged it.
That's
They're
right.
like the Kmart of the bearding community, or
So,
Sears.
so that explains why I've never been able to make it to your competition, because our competition's always been on Memorial Day weekend.
Oh,
maybe-
Ah.
I don't know. Huh. Well, that makes sense. I never even thought about that.
Well, this is the first one we've done.
this is the first one we've done on this day.
Well,
yeah.
I don't know. I was looking for an excuse why I've never been down there. And that's all I came up with.
You did that Natalie and Aaron Blonde Ambition tour not too long ago. You could have came through here and visited.
We were through there. We were in Fort Worth. We were at the stockyard, the Armadillo Stockyards or something like that.
Really? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but
That's not doesn't count.
That wasn't.
no, I think you were in the midst of
Yeah.
your treatment.
Yeah,
and
you were. It was the week after Cassie.
Yeah.
You were
Okay.
busy, Paul.
That was kind of a hell period.
But he's doing good.
Oh, you were there for the Bearded Villains competition.
I did. Yeah, I went to the
Okay.
Bearded Villains event.
That's
didn't I?
right. That was that weekend.
Oh, that's right.
And that's
Yeah.
like basically the same old neighborhood where your venue is, right?
Kinda. Not.
Okay.
We're not in the Stockyards area. We're more downtown with the.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought
We're
it was
in
on
the-
the same
And
street.
we've done them in the Stockyards before.
We're in the trendy 7th Street area. Fall.
I cannot. Wait.
Yeah. And
so let's get into this thing. What's up with this venue? It's super famous venue. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, it's called Lola's Trailer Park, and it is an outdoor venue that's got probably 2 different buildings. I think one of the buildings that they've closed down, but it's got an indoor area and an outdoor stage. And in the last year, they've built this huge cover over the stage area, so now it's kind of like indoor and outdoor. So you're protected from the weather there, and it's a great little venue. A lot of room to move around, a lot of space.
So if it's hot,
yeah,
we have shade, and they have a gigantic, huge fan hanging from the ceiling, and if it rains, we've got cover. So,
so if it rains, what about the audience and stuff? Will they be covered?
Yeah,
they
covered the whole patio area.
Yeah,
because it's looking like no rain for Saturday. And 88 and 63. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, but we still have a month to go, Aaron.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. That's this weekend. Well, this weekend looks great.
That's a typical guy with hair on his head.
And even from a Wednesday to a Saturday, the forecast changes, hourly here. So you never know what you're going to get until you get it.
Well, we'll find out in a month.
The bad thing is that we're going to be one of the last big events there at Lola's. They're actually closing this location down, and they're going to be moving to another location on the other side of the city now, like a couple weeks after that.
It's so bizarre because they just built that cover and everything over the stage area. I mean, the lumber hasn't even changed color yet from the weather, and
they sold the area.
But however, that real estate down there where they are is very high priced right now.
That's exactly it. Someone
probably
came with some money and they're like, you know what, we could move for that. you know what?
They're moving over toward the TCU area, so they'll catch the college crowd there. It'll probably be better business for them.
Yeah.
Well, at least they're not completely shutting down. They're going to keep up and running.
They are moving. Yeah.
Move locations with a chunk of change in their pocket, probably.
Exactly.
And they'll probably tear all that shit down and
put a high rise up.
Put 6-figure condos up. So.
Yep, that's it.
That's what everybody does.
And then Scott will go up there and wash all the windows.
There you go.
There you go.
That's right.
See, Scott? Well, I'm just drumming up business for you.
Yeah, we are opening a branch.
Always thinking of you.
Yes.
Always. Well, there you go, Scott. You can
I'm picturing Scott coming down, rappelling off of a skyscraper with that beard waving in the wind as he is cleaning glass.
Well, he can close one hand now, so he's getting close to his rappelling dreams.
Getting close.
Getting close.
1 week closer now, but all right. I'm going to pull up the event page here.
Okay.
So you got, this is the, so if you go over to Facebook, this is the event page. I want to commend you guys on putting together the most concise and complete. Well, there's one thing missing.
What's that?
But the most concise and complete, about details of
so
any
much
event.
information about your event.
It's great. So much information. I mean, you guys just check it out. They have all the sponsors here. My screen froze.
Yeah, but there's one thing that we did notice. I mean, it's in the and maybe you just haven't made the event post yet. You know what I mean? Because you still got a month, but there's really not a whole lot of information about your charity. So, do you want to tell everybody who your charity is and a little bit about them?
Yeah. You want to cover that?
Yeah. So our beneficiary is the Center for Transforming Lives, and they provide anti-poverty programs for women and children in Tarrant County. So battered women and their families. They also support an on-site homeless shelter that is in downtown Fort Worth. And they took this beautiful building, Art Deco type building.
Yeah, built in the 20s, I think.
Yeah, and they turned it in to the center. That's just absolutely incredible. In
fact, our club president, Mike and his wife, Amanda, were married in that building.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. There's a picture of it there.
There's a picture of it there. So it's we have benefited them before. A couple of years ago, our last live comp before the COVID thing happened. And we really believe in what they do, and they're an amazing organization.
Yeah. The last time we worked with them, we actually toured their facility. They took us all through that. They've basically got living facilities. They've got schools for children inside the building. They teach them like how to finance themselves, how to pay bills, how to do their taxes. They kind of cover everything to get these people back out into society.
Yeah, childcare. They do family and financial coaching. They've got
Clinical
education,
counseling.
Yeah. Mental health.
Yeah, they are a really, really cool org.
Yeah.
They've got a little bit of everything going on.
Yeah, they do a little bit of everything, and they're really a well-run organization too.
Yeah,
that's nice. And like you said, you've worked with them before, so that's you've already got that relationship going. So that's
and they're very appreciative of anything that we do for them.
And how did you meet them? How did you hook up with them? And
we've done a few different things. Well, they're right in downtown Fort Worth. So we tried to pick something that was local to our community. But we've done like a work day with them several years where we go and help unload trucks into their resale shop and things like that. And then, the last couple live competitions, we've chosen them as our beneficiary.
Yeah.
Eric he says, a fun fact, after I went in 2019 to your competition, his friend from Fort Worth was very impressed with them. She reached out to them, and afterwards she even got involved with them.
Oh my God, that's
fantastic.
great. I didn't know that. Hey, Eric. So funny thing about Eric Choate, we have a funny story to tell you.
Oh, gosh, I can't wait.
Yeah, well, Paul and I went down to Mexico a couple of years ago on a vacation. Was it last year or the year before? 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
2 years ago. And we're swimming around in the pool, and we go by these people and the woman was looking at our beards and everything. And she goes, well, do you guys do beard competitions? She said, because, my brother is really highly involved in that. And turns out it's Eric. We were swimming with his sister in Cancun. It was the weirdest thing.
This is a small world, man. It's like, it's so crazy how
really
everybody
crazy.
is connected and stuff like that. It's like this weekend we were in Richmond, and this girl comes up to me. She's like, I heard that you were from Aiken, South Carolina. I was like, yeah. She's like, well, I grew up in Augusta, which is right across the river. And she's like, yeah. And then after that, I moved to Brea, Kentucky, and so on and so forth. It's like, me and my wife are both from Kentucky. She was like, this is super crazy. So, small world everywhere, but in Mexico with Eric Choate's sister. That's pretty wild.
Another small world thing. Scott, I was listening to you talk a while ago. I was born in Ohio.
yeah, that was funny because I was talking about going back for the Maple Festival and everything. I'm like, yeah, Chardon, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, funny fact, I'm from Ohio. And I was like, oh, where from? He's like, Akron. He's like, specifically, you said Stowe, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, I used to work down there all the time. Like I spent lots of time down in Stowe, like in Akron. Like our band was actually based out of Akron. So I was traveling to Akron like 3, 4, 5 times a week for rehearsals and stuff. So for years.
Yeah.
But yeah, Akron's great. I love Akron. Stowe is beautiful. Beautiful town.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't been back there in God knows how long. But
24 years.
Wow.
God knows.
That was the first time you went back?
He texted
24
me.
years?
No, you haven't been back. In 24 years.
Shit. No, we're talking like back in the 70s. I haven't been to Stowe, Ohio.
Road trip. Let's go.
Yeah.
Before they put in the roads.
Yeah, probably. I mean, horse and buggy and stuff before they invented the rubber.
We lived on a street called Bryn Mawr.
Oh my
That street
gosh.
doesn't even exist anymore.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It's gone. It's a
high-rise
freeway.
right
It's a freeway now?
Yeah. Check it out.
I don't know, but yeah. So let's get back to talking about the event a little bit. One thing I like asking people about is their categories.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one thing I find really cool is clubs that will do they do their traditional categories, but then they spice it up and they add their own inventive categories that might either tie into the theme of the event, or if you're in a club and your guys' club has something to do about something, you guys make up a category that ties into that. Do you what kind of categories do you guys have, and do you guys have anything special and any kind of specials planned for the event?
Well, we've got all the usual. If you've got a beard, we've got a category for it.
Right.
I think what you're talking about is we've got the Texas Red Beard category.
Yeah.
It has a trademark next to it. Is that real?
Well, the story behind that is they used to do this competition at a brewery, and Texas Red was one of the beers that the brewery sold. So they named all the categories after the beers during that one competition. So then when we carried on the red beer into the next one, we just kept the Texas Red
Okay.
name on top of that.
But
We've got that one, and then we've also got, this is a brand new one this year, we're doing a mullet category.
That's the thing I'm most excited about.
Yeah.
Is the mullet category. And I wish I would have known this earlier. I'd have been working on my mullet.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
Any facial hair, male, female, you got a mullet,
Right.
you're in.
no, why?
No, they say the mullet is coming back.
Why did you guys decide to do that though?
Why not?
Because mullets are awesome.
Well, we got the Revenge of the Beards, based on Revenge of the Nerds. So
Okay.
going back to the 80s.
Right.
Are you guys going to bring back Hotel Coral SX too?
I'm sorry?
Are you guys bringing back Hotel Coral SX?
I don't remember that.
I don't know what that is.
No one does, Scott.
Oh my gosh. Revenge of the Nerds, and you don't know what Hotel Coral SX is?
Uh-uh.
Nope.
Well, we'll have to share that one later.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
But yeah, so you guys got the mullet category, natural mustache, styled mustache, sea hops, goatee, the best category of all of them. The Dooneagle, never heard of it, but sounds like it's cool. Groomed beard, of course, the Texas red beard.
I was following along and I didn't know what the hell you just said.
The Dune Eagle.
Good old Dooneagle.
I should ask them if they're related to a beagle, the Dooneagle.
It's the beagle category.
Texas red beard, full beard, styled mustache. Ooh, that's a good. I always like that category too. Full beard under 12, full beard over 12, and Whiskerina Creative.
There you go.
Yeah, I was having a hard time keeping up. Craft beard realistic and partial beard freestyle.
And we've also got
Full beard freestyle too.
Who
Paul,
likes
are
us
you gonna
full
do
beard
that?
people? That's just weird. Speaking of full beard freestyle, congratulations, Paul, on your online victory at RVA this weekend. So you got promoted to something? No, what it was?
like field director-ish. I don't remember what the actual title was now.
You
know what?
I was chief of staff. Staff for style beards.
Well,
Yes.
congratulations on that promotion. They they really did it. They really went very, very hard into their what's the right word? Whatever their theme. That's the word I was looking for. They went really hard into their theme.
Bond thing.
Extremely hard into it. And it was cool. It was awesome. But
Yeah.
as usual, congratulations, Paul.
Thank you.
All right, so we got, all Saturdays, pretty much beer competition stuff, but do you have anything cool going on Friday and Sunday to surround the event?
We are doing a pub crawl on the south side of Fort Worth. I don't have the schedule of what locations, but they're going to be all walking distance from each other.
It's starting at the Tarantula Tiki Bar.
Yeah.
Ooh.
At what time?
Yeah.
They don't. It's a month away.
6:30.
I don't know if they really know what time.
I was just curious.
Gosh, you're so
You're
pushy.
getting us off guard here.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
At
You
dark.
got a month to figure it out. It'll
At
be
dark
fine.
time. Yeah.
And then on Sunday, we will have a brunch afterwards, too.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's a good time to have it.
Yeah,
Sunday
whatever.
brunch. That's what the kids call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both of those events are on our club page.
Yeah, and when we post this video up on YouTube, I'll have a list of all the links of everything that you guys provided.
great.
That'll be
Thank you.
all in the show notes down below. And everyone, if they have any
Thank you so
questions, they can check out all the information below and click on the links, and it'll take them to where they need to go. So,
Perfect.
here's another big question. These beard competitions have judges
Mhm.
because everyone likes to be all judgy and everything. What do we got going on with that?
Well, we've announced 5 of them so far.
5 judges. We're going to have a total of 7.
Yeah.
That's
got-
that many.
That's a lot of judges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 is
Okay.
probably plenty.
But-
You don't even need those other 2 judges.
Well, do you guys know who the other 2 judges are?
She's just
I
not
don't-
even.
I don't know
have
who
them.
the first 5 are.
Yeah, tell us who the first 5 are.
We've got Tisha Clinkenbeard,
Never heard of her.
Boyd Conkle, Jonah Gross, Jason Kiley. Who am I forgetting?
I got to go through the order that we were doing.
Keanu Reeves,
So we have Jason.
Keanu Reeves.
Jason.
Oprah Winfrey.
We're going blank on the fifth one now.
Yeah. We've done 5.
Jimmy Ray.
Jimmy Ray.
Jimmy Ray.
Jimmy Ray.
Yeah.
Did you know he had an album at one point in time?
You had a what?
Jimmy's Chicken Shack.
Jimmy
The
Ray
band.
Cyrus.
He had an album?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy's Chicken Shack.
Like, is it country music or what is it?
Yeah.
Punk
Yeah.
rock.
Totally check it out. Maybe he'll play a tune or something. Just give him a guitar. He'll play.
We'll ask him.
We'll get him to do it for you guys.
This is definitely real.
So are you guys okay if we announce the final 2 judges here
Yeah,
tonight?
I mean, you might as well. I mean, you're here. You have a platform. There's 15,000 people watching you. Who are these last 2 judges going to be?
Oh.
That's enough people, I think.
Yeah.
So are you 2 ready to judge?
Like as in The Edge and Bono?
Yeah.
Yes, you 2 are our final 2
You
judges.
2 are our final 2 judges.
Wow. How did you get those guys?
We had to scrape around and find them.
Yeah.
Well, I will be completely honored to be one of your judges. I'm super excited about it.
It's been a while since Aaron and I have got to judge together, so this would be pretty fun.
Ah.
So
we
make
do
sure we
rookie
can sit
podcast.
next
So
to
are
each
you going to
other.
do some kind of a remote live talking beard thing from there, maybe? Or
Probably not.
Oh,
Well, thank you for
at least you're honest.
Yeah. I mean, we can think about it, but I'll probably forget.
That is a big hell to the no.
I mean, Scott's there, so it's a solid maybe.
yeah. Well, that's the thing is like if we're together, we'll tend to do things. And what usually happens, and this happened to me like forever ago. Like when I was going to events and I was like hunting people down and interviewing them, and it was like it was kind of taken away from a little bit of enjoying the event for me and the person I was talking to. And I know we've covered other events and we've walked around and done some stuff, and it's just sometimes it just gets really complicated to do it. And I mean, I know you guys have done live streaming and stuff, and you know, it gets, especially when it's an event that's all, you know, pre-planned and everything, but we always,
it's definitely not a no.
yeah, it's definitely not a no. And we always bring our stuff with us, and it's not super complicated unless usually the biggest issue is Wi-Fi. And if we don't have access to good Wi-Fi, then it's just, you know, there's no point in doing it.
Did have good Wi-Fi last year.
Yeah, they
So,
did.
Yeah, so that shouldn't be too big a problem. Yeah.
Well,
did.
then we may do some sort of live programming at your event.
Okay.
But we haven't, like, when was the last live event we had was 2019.
Yeah, because
December 2019.
yeah.
And then, of course, all hell broke loose.
All hell did.
World shut the shit down.
And hopefully we're slowly getting things going again. It's a slow process, but hopefully, you know, more people start coming out to competitions and, you know, supporting these events and, you know, get
Bristol
going.
looked like it had a pretty decent turnout.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what do we have for like, do you guys do a raffle? What do you got for vendors?
We've got all kinds of, we're going to have door prizes, not door prizes, raffle prizes. We're going to have a whole array of vendors. Like a good variety of things, not just beard
Jimmy
things.
Ray, the vendor now? He's a vendor now. He went from being a singer to a judge to now he's
A Ray. Not a Jimmy Ray. Okay.
This place where we're having it is really a fun layout place.
They do flea markets and things like that, farmers markets.
You guys will really like it.
Very cool.
It's a neat venue.
Why do they call them flea markets? Does anyone know the history? Why they call them? We were talking about this the other day. I didn't look it up. I figured maybe someone was smarter than me and just knew off the top of their head.
You get fleas there, right?
That's what I thought. I figured it was something to do with like things that you're getting are old, and sometimes you get like a blanket and might have fleas in it.
Ridden. Yeah.
I'm sure someone in the
business.
Wow.
Whoa.
You didn't say this was going to be a call-in show.
Right. Is that in Kara?
And Kara was calling in live to tell me what a flea market was all about.
Yeah, we should call him after.
It was the fleas. The fleas were calling you.
All right. So one question I'd like to ask is, who's your MC for this event?
We are.
We are. Us too.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is going to be amazing.
That's why
we could just do the
that's why you can see our
competition right
faces all
here.
the
It's going to be fun. I'm telling you, it's going to be a blast. And I want to say to you two gentlemen that we are honored to have you as judges. So thank
Absolutely,
you. Thank you.
yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, we're
Well,
super
if you
excited
guys
to do
happen
it.
to get a flat tire during the event, Aaron and I can take over at any point.
Yeah,
Okay.
it'll be fun. We could just swap
Yeah,
places.
Is it hard for me to believe that?
I don't
You're
know.
going to get a flat tire?
Yeah,
It could happen.
that could happen.
Well,
Tires
it started out with me emceeing the shows,
Mhm.
and then I got stinking drunk one year.
Wow, real
Yeah,
professional.
really bad. Like, I'll
Like,
never
that's why
drink
you don't-
Jameson again.
It had to be taken
That's why
off
you
the
don't
stage.
drink
Had
on
to
the
be
job.
taken off the stage drunk.
Good Lord.
And then when we had the contest the next year, then Paul and I talked, and I said, "Why don't you join me as a co-MC?" And Paul's
Keep me from
sober,
getting
and I
drunk.
said, "And you can keep me from drinking." And so in 2019, when we did the last live comp that we did, I didn't drink one thing, not one thing,
Nice.
because I got plastered on Jameson, and there's like a third of a bottle of it in my bar in there, and I won't even
He hasn't
look at
touched
it.
it since.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Oh, Jameson. Oh, it'll kill you. It will kill you.
Jameson.
Yeah.
Well, at the beginning of the competition, he asked somebody to get him a shot, and that opened the door. They just kept coming.
They just kept coming.
It got to be a
And
challenge.
I kept drinking them.
Yeah, it got to be
Yeah,
a challenge with the crowd.
I mean, straight up Jameson. Like, not
Well,
even any ice.
We'll be there to police you, just to let you know. So,
Yeah, we'll.
I think I learned my lesson, and I think my lesson was don't drink while you're emceeing.
that's always
pretty
a
sound
good.
advice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm a happy drunk. I love everybody. I want to hug everybody. I mean, so, I'm not a mean drunk.
All right. Well, I mean, is there anything else that we haven't covered for your event? I mean, we've got the
I don't
judges,
think
the
so.
MC, your venue, your charity.
We do have a hotel, the Sheraton Fort Worth downtown,
Okay.
and it's right next to the historic water gardens, which are right there in Fort Worth. And if you've ever seen the movie Logan's Run from the 70s, a big chunk of it was filmed right there in those water gardens.
Nice.
Oh wow.
What
So
what
they-
kind of deal do you have with this hotel?
I believe it's just a discounted rate. I don't remember what the discounted rate is.
Yeah.
But there is
the link.
Yes.
The link is on our end page.
Cool. Yeah. All the links are on your event page because it is full of information. So if anybody wants to go to this event and you have any questions, click the about section and there's about in it. It's
And
amazing. It's,
Links will be down below in the video.
everybody
you are
that is
watching,
putting
too.
on a beard competition and you set up an event page, check out the North Texas Beard Alliance event page and take lots of notes because
Yes.
this is how you do it. This is definitely how you do it.
We've learned that no matter how much information you put out there, there's going to be more questions.
Absolutely.
We try to get as much out there answered as we can.
That's the thing. Like
Yeah.
maybe we should just like Aaron decided to do the beard calendar, and get that out there for everyone. Maybe we should make a template up for this is how the information.
Yes.
The template exists. It's at the North Texas Beard Alliance event page. Just steal it and then change all the information.
And please bring your lovely, talented ladies with you to compete.
And we're
Yes.
trying. I'm trying.
Both of you have extremely talented ladies that know what to do with those craft beards. I'm still amazed by that shit.
I know. I'm hoping that we get a good turnout for. I mean, not only. I mean, we're doing a creative category and a women's too. So I mean, if you're a man and you want to make a beard, is there going to be like any type of building beards or something, or like a get together beforehand, like we've been doing at a few events with the craft?
No, we
Whisker
hadn't
Club?
planned anything like that. You know,
All
I mean, like a build off kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've been.
A craft table of some sort.
Yeah, I mean, for anyone that shows up that might like be like, oh, there's a creative, craft beard. There's a couple hours till the competition starts. Let's just go over there and fiddle around and make a beard or something.
No, we had not planned on that.
No, but that is a cool idea. I
Yeah.
love that.
You still have a month. So
Yeah.
And we've been
Still more things to do.
plenty of time.
You keep adding more stuff to the event to confuse people, but
Yeah.
Hey, just so y'all know, your hotel discount is $139 a night.
Okay.
oh my gosh, it's $139 off the room. Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, the Kennedys will cover the rest. So,
Oh my.
Yeah. I'm not saying which Kennedys, but
I mean,
John
never
F.
know. All right, guys. Well, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for
Yes,
all the
we
great-
thank you for having us on.
enjoyed
Weird.
talking with you two gentlemen.
Yeah.
Oh, we
could
enjoy
continue this
talking to you.
forever, but we got to
Yeah.
stop. So,
Yeah,
Thank
and we're
you,
gonna
guys.
have fun. We're gonna have
Yep.
fun. Looking forward to you guys being here. It's
We're-
gonna be a blast.
it could
It's
be
gonna
hot,
fun.
so wear something flimsy.
Yes,
yes,
could
Stop.
be hot.
Shirt with no
stringy.
sleeve.
Yeah, Memorial Day weekend's unpredictable here. It could be really hell hot or
Oh, speaking of
Rainy.
Clinkenbeard, one of them
There's
just came
Shannon.
on. There's
Yeah.
Shannon.
Oh, hey, Shannon. All right, guys. Well, thank you.
All right.
And yeah, we'll see you in a few weeks.
all right.
Sounds good, gents.
Good
Appreciate
to
it.
see you guys.
Not
See
a
ya.
problem.
All right, it was good
See
seeing
you
you guys. Nice talking to you. We'll
You
see
too.
you
All right,
soon.
take care.
Bye.
Okay,
Bye.
That went well.
It does. Every
What?
time we talk to them, it goes well.
All right, so we got 14 minutes, Scott. This is pretty good. What do you want to get into now?
I don't know. We could talk about some things that
We got some beard mail. You want to do that?
Let's talk about beard mail.
Yeah, so we got some talking beards.
The mail.
Yeah, I got a good bit of stuff a few weeks ago, and last week with Chad, we just had zero time. So you want to get it started? We both got this first piece of beard mail, which also has some breaking news involved with it.
Yeah, we got our first letter from the Beard Brigade. Hello Beard
letter.
Brigade member. And it's as it says, thank you for signing up for whatever it is that this is and being awesome in general. There are a few big facial hair competitions coming up, so they wanted to make sure that they were on your radar, and we're going to share them with you. So if you happen to be free on June 25th, 2022, it's the Great American Beard and Mustache Championship, Snowbird, Utah.
I have something to add to that. If you are going to go to Snowbird, you better call, and if you want to stay at Snowbird, which everyone highly recommends because it's about a 45-ish minute drive up the mountain, you better call and get your room now because they are about gone, and you're going to have to stay down the mountain, which 45 minutes isn't ridiculous, but if you want to stay in Snowbird, you better call right now. But go ahead, finish that.
November 12th, 2022 is the National Beard and Mustache Championships in Stephen Casper, Wyoming.
Stephen Casper.
I
Yeah,
know.
so that'll, and bundle up for this one probably. It's going to be inside, obviously, but Wyoming in November could potentially be super cold, but I mean, what a heck of an event that we're going to be tagging along with. The Booze and Bacon Festival will be inside the Ford Wyoming Center. It's a 10,000 seat arena. We'll dive deep into this one closer it gets, but this is a big deal. Everybody should come out to it.
And then the last one on the list is
this is some breaking news because we have a date.
There's a date, June 10th, everyone. 2023 is the World Beard and Mustache Championship in Bierhausen, Germany.
That's pretty good. So yeah, I thought it was Burger House, but it's not.
Oh, that's right, Burger House. That's what we forgot. to
Burger
call it.
House,
Burger
Germany.
House, Germany.
But yeah, we'll also have tons of stuff about this one. There'll be more information coming out about it. But yeah, Worlds 2023, June 10th. We have a date, ladies and gentlemen. So that's super cool.
Yeah.
And
if you want to become part of the Beard Brigade, you can go to nationalbeardchampionships.com and maybe you can score yourself one of these really awesome stickers.
Super limited edition. We're
Look at
lucky
that.
we have them. I mean, technically this is Natalie's because this is who got the letter. So maybe my letter will be in the mail tomorrow. Who knows?
Maybe. But yeah, so just check that out down there.
So Tisha says we are staying in Salt Lake City because we were told that a lot more activities are going to be in Salt Lake City.
There's so much room for activities there.
I mean, there's a lot of activities going on in Salt Lake City, but to my knowledge, everything Friday and Saturday is up on the mountain.
What do
I
you
could be
keep
wrong.
looking at? What do you keep
Thursday,
looking at?
there's Salt Lake City stuff going on, and there's always stuff going on in Salt Lake City. But I mean, it's a 45-minute drive up the mountain. I mean, that's not ridiculous. I mean, Scott drives way more than that all the time. He loves driving across the country. So
Stop it. Stop
All right,
spreading rumors and lies. So what? Okay, so that was the beard mail that I got because no one sends me shit.
well, you know, maybe I'll send you a bag of poop. So we got a whole stack of these things. The Bizzers Brats cards. We got a whole set. And my gosh, look at these things. Here, make me big. Look at these things. This is me and Natalie's cards. We look so good. BB Nat and Soft Serve Aaron. Gosh, so good. So good. So, yeah, these are cool.
Your
Andrew
legs look a
Orton-
little chubby.
Huh?
Your legs look a little chubby.
Well, I mean, they're cabbage or not cabbage patch, but garbage pail kids, and they're all like this. They're all chunky people. That's the art of it. So Johnny Rodriguez and Andrew Orton have been working on these. Send us some cool stuff. I got some little artwork, and I got a Mad Viking Kentucky sticker. Also, Andrew Orton, some buttons. But yeah, Bizzers Brats. They're a whole set. Everybody check them out. I'll probably post mine online tomorrow with some links and stuff. So it'll be on my social medias now that we've officially put them out in the world here and got to talk about them on Talking Beards. Now I'll post them on social media tomorrow. So that'll be my post, and I'll tag everybody that's associated with it. So if you want to be involved or if you want to go buy some, they're going to be out soon. I don't know how much the whole set is. Do you?
$25,000.
I think they're $50 for the whole set, but you know, they're all super cool. And $10 a sheet. I do believe this is correct information. If not, I will correct it tomorrow. But yeah, so I also got a postcard, which I thought was really neat. It's to me and Natalie. So I'm just going to say it was me because I send more Snapchats than her. But speaking of Eric Schote, he's still here because Scoop moved and no one has your new address. So
Brian just texted me the other day and I gave it to him. Hence why this came to me.
well, there you go. So I got a card from Eric Schote in the mail. Yeah, it says, thanks for, oh my gosh. I think it says liking.
Did he write in hieroglyphics?
No, it's like he wrote. Well, it's not. It's got the stamp from the post office over the word.
Oh.
So, yeah, thanks for taking me on your travels via Snapchat. I truly enjoy you sharing and our friendship. I can't wait to see you in Springfield, Utah, and beyond. Safe
Sounds like he
travel,
wants to make out with you.
Eric Schote. Well, of course. Why would you not? So it's addressed to the Johnstons. Thank you, Eric Schote. It's fine. It wasn't your writing. It was definitely the Omaha, Nebraska stamp over the words.
C-ho-at.
Now, Omaha, Nebraska. But yeah, Eric Schote's one of the people that I Snapchat extremely regularly. And if you're one of those people, you know, on trips, I get a little Snapchat happy. I've tried to get Scott Sykora involved in my Snapchats. He refuses.
I will refuse to do Snapchat. So
I got Matt McClear involved. He loves it. He tells me all the time how it's the greatest thing he's ever done. He snaps one person in the whole world, and it's just me. And we got a streak going. Snapchat's important, Scott.
No, it's not.
Not just for teenage girls anymore. But yeah, that was our beard mail for the night. And you want to do any comps? We got a couple minutes if you have it readily available.
Yeah, I was. If I would have really thought about it, I would have pulled it up. But I can get it real quick.
I mean, I think I can probably.
What is the name of the website called?
Yeah, so it is simply called thebeardcalendar.com. Super easy. I added a few into it today. Let's get into this thing. So this is the official beard calendar. You can.
It's gonna be May.
It's gonna be May. Look, Monty wants to know. Oh, hey, look at that, freaking Monty. He's popping up. He popped up on mine too. So yeah, we got coming up May 7th. That's the next competition because there's not one this weekend. It'll be in Springfield, Missouri. It'll be the 12th annual beard competition.
That's a lot.
That is all they called it. Beard competition. Simple and to the point. 3 p.m. start time Eastern. All the event information's there. Just click on it. It's going to be at the Inner Circle Vodka Bar. Most likely we'll have someone from the Queen City Beard and Mustache Federation on the show next week. And if you've ever dealt with us, you know that we're not planned out very far. So I'll reach out to them in a couple days and figure out if someone from the club wants to, hop on. If not, maybe we'll have someone from this Grand Rapids comp popping up. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, there's a few comps coming up next week. And see, there's 3 next weekend. Why couldn't have one of these guys put it on this weekend? And then I could have had somewhere to go.
But that's the thing too, is the Grand Rapids, Michigan and the Columbus, Ohio one, they're like 4 hours away.
Yeah, I mean, they're plenty far apart. I get that.
Yeah,
at least it's not in the same town or anything crazy like that.
Maybe you can go to both of them. The Grand Rapids one starts at 1 p.m. and the Columbus one starts at 6.
I have very much wanted to do 2 comps in one day. I've came close a couple times, and I don't think I've actually ever made this happen, but one day I will. And this will not be the day. But yeah, so there's 3 comps coming up that weekend. Columbus, Ohio, Beardo de Mayo. I think they have some sort of beard event thing going on. You can click on
mayonnaise in your beard that day.
Huh?
Putting mayonnaise in your beard that day.
Beardo de Mayo.
2.
You're smart. You've got it. But yeah, that's coming up next weekend. Scroll down a little bit. We'll roll through these pretty quick. We've got coming up on 5/14, Florence, Nebraska. Don't really know a whole lot about this. This is the Florence Days Beard and Mustache Competition. So if you're in, Florence, Nebraska, it's right north of Omaha. Look at you again, Eric Schote. Check that one out. I don't know about it, but it seems pretty cool. Little Rock's got something coming up on a Friday. If you're in England, they've got something coming up on the 21st. And then this is a big one. Scroll down just a little bit more. Pittsburgh, PA. This is the big one on 5/21. We're going to have beard prom. So if you haven't heard about beard prom, I know we're probably going to have someone on the show to talk about this thing. DG is putting it on with, a bunch of people. It's not just her, but she's the person that we've talked to the most about it. I know Jennifer Anderson's working on it, and Steel City and Bearded Hero, the whole thing. But DG won't tell us anything about it. She just tells us how amazing it's going to be, and we need to be there. So we're going to prom. Natalie got an incredible actual prom dress going to this thing. We're going to be all matchy. It's going to be amazing, but beard prom. Everybody, if you're listening still or listening to this later or whatever, check it out. This one's going to be super cool. It's not going to be a beard competition. It's still going to have a fun, a charity fundraiser aspect to it. There'll still probably be vendors there. I don't know.
Sure, we'll probably do raffle too.
100% there will be an incredibly impressive raffle table and a prom court. Just go. It's beard prom. Everybody wants to go to prom. But yeah, that's it. Check it out. thebeardcalendar.com. It's full of information. I added 3 competitions to it today, including what we announced earlier, June 20th, 2023, Worlds in Burger House, Germany. So yeah, pretty excited. But that's it. That's it for the show. I'm Aaron D. Johnston. Thank you for watching us and listening and, podcast people. What's up? Go ahead, Scott.
And I'm Scott Sykora. Thank you guys for all checking out the show. And thank you for Paul and David for joining us tonight to talk about their competition coming up at the end of May. Oof.
It's gonna be May.
But so over Memorial Day weekend, if you guys are in the Fort Worth area, Aaron and I just announced that surprise, we are the last 2 judges for that event. I just had to remind my work that I needed the day off, and they were like, "What do you got to go do some beard competition?" I said, "Yeah." Funny enough, I'm going to be in Fort Worth, and they're like, no crap, we're going to be in Fort Worth and Dallas that weekend. We're going to come. So I'm going to hold it to them that a bunch of my coworkers are going to be coming to that event. I'm trying to get them to grow facial hair.
They got a month.
Mustaches. I got a month.
Yeah.
But yeah, so check out that event. Like I said, check out the video on YouTube. We're going to have the interview section up, but we want you to go over to talkingbeards.com. You can subscribe to the podcast there. If you listen to podcasts, you can subscribe to us wherever you get podcasts at. And follow us on all the social media platforms because we're posting different things on each different platform now. We're trying to, spread the wealth,
Yeah, spread the wealth.
But other than that, thank you everyone for checking out the show tonight. We appreciate you. And until next week, I guess, keep your foot in the gutter and one fist in the goal.
Yep, that's what they say.
That's what Ricky Rackman used to say at the end of
Headbanger's Ball.
Headbanger's Ball.
Ricky Rackman. God, he was so freaking cool. Man, we should get him on the show.
We probably could.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, everybody. Have a great evening and keep just, looking up at the stars and lay in your bed of roses.
I did. I laid in my roses.
All right, everybody. Have a great night.
Thanks for tuning in to Talking Beards. Make sure you go over to honestamish.com and use promo code TalkingBeards to get 15% off your order. Don't forget to tune in live next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern at talkingbeards.com.